We aim to have 1 million Muslims outside praying Eid Salah so that 50 million around us can see us in every park around the country. And then we are expecting all the other countries have already started copying us to do exactly the same. And when they see us and they come and have cake and ice cream with us and they have laughs with us, you don't need to talk about religion and politics. They will automatically feel like you're part of the family, part of the community. It will tackle and eliminate Islamophobia. Just down the street from where I stand, there used to be an organization called EDL. And they were born right down the street from here. And we established one Eid in this same neighborhood, and EDL in this area is gone. But it is in other places, and we need to get Eid everywhere, so that any hateful organizations that dislike Muslims for just saying kalima la ilaha illallah, we need to teach them, we need to show them, and that is what one Eid does. So the future of one Eid is 1 million strong, maybe 10 million in all of Europe, and more around the world, by letting all of our non-Muslim neighbors see us, see the beauty of our prayer, the power of our unity, and the resilience of our generosity and humility and forgiveness and forbearance. The future of one Eid is your children and my children's future of a peaceful Islam and ending Islamophobia.
One God, one creed, one guide, our Nabi.
Some might ask, how do I now engage in this? How can I support it? There are many ways you can support, but the first and foremost thing is, make this your legacy. When you leave this planet, you might have donated to a mosque, you might have donated to a few bandages, but really, subhanAllah, this is going to stay long after we are gone. This is part of religion. This is not an organization, as people say, tell me of your organization. This is not my organization. This is yours and my deen. This is who we are. It is the way of the Prophet ﷺ. It is obeying him, listening to him, and following him. It is your Eid and mine. So the future, how can you get involved? Simple. Number one, in your community. Do you have one Eid? If you don't, get in touch. We'll help you build one. Number two, you want to fund it. Put your money where your mouth is, as they say to all of us. We're all volunteers. We chip in. We want Eid to grow. Millions and millions of pounds are spent on Christmas. That's why all of our children know all about it. But Eid, hardly anyone knows about it. Who is making da'wah to who? So really and truly in the future, what you can do is sign up, become a volunteer, have one Eid in your area, or just finance it, fund it, donate towards it regularly, monthly. Give it something from you that becomes your sadaqah jariyah. And when we meet in front of Allah Azza wa Jal, this will carry us through the gates of Jannah. I wish you all the best in this Ramadan. I wish you all the best in your prayers and your ibadah, and I pray Allah accept all of our efforts. Just keep in mind, I am your brother in Islam, and the Prophet ﷺ said, the ummah are brothers like a brick wall, one brick supporting the other. One ummah, one Eid.
One ummah, one deen, one day, our destiny. One God, one creed.
One Eid is a Sunnah revival. What does that mean? The Eid festival is something so beautiful, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he arrived in the city of Yathrib and he became Madinatul Munawwara, he saw the people, they were celebrating a festival twice a year. He said, what is this? And the people said, we've been doing this for a long time. It's part of our culture and tradition. He ﷺ said, let us move them. Let us have one on Eid al-Fitr and one on Eid al-Adha. And these festivals, Allahu Akbar, was a way for the Prophet ﷺ to show the beauty and the power and the might of Islam to everyone around. And then in the festivities, he included people of all walks of life, all faiths together. And this was a beautiful form of da'wah which spread from the Jazeera to Spain to China. So one Eid is all about reviving that sunnah.
One guide, our Nabi, one ummah.
So you might wonder that Eid and one Eid, why is that so important? Why is it so important to us? And why have people like myself dedicated 20 years to establishing the Sunnah revival in the UK, in Europe, and many other countries? The reason is simple. My brothers and sisters in Islam, right now Muslims and people, other faiths around the world love the concept of Christmas. Why do they love it? Because it is marketing, it is advertising, it is beautifully presented with the bright colors and the sweets and the family time and the dinners and the love and the compassion and gift giving. This is what Eid used to be. Christmas is no more than a couple of 100 years old, the festivities of it. But Eid, for over 1,000 years, was celebrated by Christians, Jews, Muslims, everyone around the world twice a year. If we do Eid again, the way it was done in the day of the Prophet ﷺ, the way it was done in the days of the Sahaba, the way it was done by the Ottoman Empire throughout the Islamic empires, what will happen? People around the world will know how beautiful your deen and you and your family are, and the media and others could no longer lie about your faith. It is the most beautiful form of da'wah. It is a way to reach out to our neighbors. When the Prophet ﷺ said, your neighbors have rights over you, 40 houses in every direction, this is how you reach all of them. Eid, twice a year.
One deen, one day, our destiny.
One Eid also offers an excellent platform to so many other projects. Not only have we revived the Sunnah in many cities around the world, but subhanallah, massive charities, relief charities, charities for orphans, charities for widows, charities in da'wah, charities building mosques, charity building schools. They have all been able to see the people come together on Eid, and they've been able to raise funds, more importantly, awareness about their projects. 30,000, 60,000, 300,000 people in various parks around the world. They have now heard these projects, they have funded them, and they have established them. Allahu Akbar. So when you ask me, or anyone asks you, why is One Eid so important? What does it do for all of our local community projects? It builds and establishes them. One simple way to know this: look at the small stall holders, small marketplace shops. On the days of Eid, they now make good money so they can feed their families. It is halal rizq, a beautiful form of rizq for them. And One Eid establishes that for many small businesses, and many of them have grown with One Eid, mashallah.
One Jummah, one plea, one call for unity.
So where is this going? Where are we going with this project? We aim to have 1 million Muslims outside praying Eid Salah, so that 50 million around us can see us in every park around the country. And then we are expecting all the other countries have already started copying us to do exactly the same. And when they see us, and they come and have cake and ice cream with us, and they have laughs with us, you don't need to talk about religion and politics. They will automatically feel like you're part of the family, part of the community. It will tackle and eliminate.
Alright, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I think we're finally live. Let's just see if this is working. I got 8 people viewing already, not bad. Let's pray that goes up to 80 inshallah. Alright, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. Can you guys hear me? Can I just get a big thumbs up and a like, click thumbs up, click subscribe, click follow, whatever it takes. But more important, can you just message me? I want to know you guys can see and hear us inshallah. Can you do that for me? I'm just going to check on YouTube as well. Yep, YouTube is sorted. I just need to know, can you guys hear? OneEid.net. Okay, I just dropped a message, but I don't know if everyone can hear. Abdurrahman, can you test it? By any chance? The mic volume is really low. I was asking you, how do I increase the mic volume?
On the right and left side of the screen.
I can turn them up. Oh, they're on max, but it's just the green light doesn't go very high.
That was fine.
Alright, perfect. Okay, guys, we're good. Let me see the WhatsApp, Facebook. Can't see and hear clearly. Who is that? Ibrahim Etubi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Loud and clear, sir. Abu Yahya. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm actually live on my own Facebook page for once, not on the fan page. This is pretty cool. But I do want everyone to follow me, because you know what? I can't add everyone. And you know what? I'm always live, and you guys are missing out. So please follow my page. There it is. I've posted it up. Please follow my page so that you're up to date, because that's where I go live most of the time, is on my Facebook page, or actually on my YouTube link. I don't know if I'm... Let me just do this, because Facebook's funny, isn't it? Because if you put too many links, then it kind of blocks you, or doesn't show you to people. That's where you beautiful Muslims come into play. I need your help, man. I know you guys like chocolate cakes and funny people jumping off of cliffs and people getting hurt. You like watching all these gruesome videos. You like that. You like watching videos of people like having little cats or dogs or something a cute little bird crossing the street and a guy got out of the car and helped her across. I know I'm not none of those things, I know, but I really would like your support. When you watch these videos and you enjoy the hadith and the ayat, it really helps us and the dawah and the deen when you click like and share. I just find that the deen knowledge is just treated like it's boring library stuff, but you do benefit you. And I find most Muslims just take the benefit when they need it, when they're feeling down, when they're feeling low, and then they forget about it. The dawah, you are an ambassador. Every one of you are an ambassador. Every person connected to your social media page, one way or another, will benefit through you. So make sure you're supporting the dawah. Oh, there's Irfan. Poor guy, I've had him locked in a cage. Come on in, son. Oh, now I gotta fix all these pages. So what is it if it's 3 people of them on? What do I click? 3 guys?
Scene 2.
It's a baby.
Scene 2.
Or one guy.
One guy and scene 2. Thank you very much. I have one guy ready for him, and there he is. And let us transition him in. Boom. Look what he did. He messed up my screen. Scene 2 you said, right? Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Aman, you said scene 2?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks, buddy. Wow, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Irfan is smiling. But you know what? On Instagram, sadly, the video is kind of small. I don't know if you guys can zoom in. Can you do that zoom thing on Instagram? Yeah, on Instagram Live. You know you can do that on the pictures. No, you can't, can you?
That's what it looks like.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
It's alright.
Can you zoom in at all? No.
You can zoom in on pictures.
Yeah, I know that, buddy. I was asking you if you could zoom in on live. Why'd you have to give me information I already knew?
I'm just reaffirming it to you.
Samina, welcome back, inshallah. So we are back. Alright, guys, so here it is, right? This is the morning, another day. This is the first day of the 10 days. And subhanAllah, was tonight Laylatul Qadr? I don't think so. I don't know. What do you think? But oh yeah, I didn't even finish telling you guys. Did you know that there are scholars that say different people could experience Laylatul Qadr on different nights? So you could have Laylatul Qadr on multiple nights on different days for different people. This is a valid opinion.
Well, subhanAllah.
I like saying stuff most people don't know. I enjoy it. I love that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, knockout, didn't know that, did you? I used to do these series. It's called Did You Know? I used to love those series. I used to do 2. There were 2 series I used to do. Did you guys ever hear of the Jalal ibn Sa'id show?
No, you're going to tell us about it.
No, I'm not. I was wondering if you heard of it. If you haven't, thank God. I'm not going to tell you now. Oof.
Is it embarrassing?
No, I'm just kidding. It never took off. I only did like 2 episodes.
Okay, that's why.
It was a non-starter. No, it was the network that failed, not the show.
Oh, okay.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, let me go YouTube. I'll see if I can find it. It's pretty cool though, because that's what I'm looking to start after this, because Abdurrahman's built a proper studio for us, pretty much.
You know, when I was doing support today, I was just contemplating on what Abdullah read before for a qadr. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked a question in that surah.
Who did?
Isn't it?
Sorry?
You know when Abdullah was reading Surah Al-Qadr earlier?
Yeah, when he says, وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ.
And it says, and how will you know? Was it? And how will you know the night of Al-Qadr, isn't it?
Well, that's one type of translation. I like the classical translation, which is, and what will make you understand what is Laylatul Qadr? And what could possibly explain it to you? How can I tell you what this is? I mean, you could be as expressive as you want. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahu Akbar. When He says things in the Quran, it is phenomenal. When He says, Laylatul Qadr, inna anzalnahu Laylatul Qadr, wa ma adraka ma Laylatul Qadr. Like, you can't forget it. You're not even going to get it. But I'll tell you this, the worship of in that night is like you worship for 1,000 months. Boom. That's how you do tafsir.
And then the next ayat, تنزل الملائكة والروح فيه
بإذن ربهم من كل أمر.
من كل أمر. من كل أمر.
من كل أمر. Amazing. Give the translation, read it out.
was it تنزل الملائكة والروح in it the angels come down by the Lord's leave with all his decrees.
With all of his decrees, the angels brought down Allah's decrees to man, meaning the book, the kitab. The Quran was revealed in this night. Abdurrahman, in all of your searches in our videos, did you ever come across a video called The Jalal ibn Sa'id Show?
No.
I can't find it. That's probably why. But there was a show, there was an actual advert. It's in the Al-Fitra page. Was there? Maybe it's not broadcast live. Oh, this is your account. So how do I change it?
What?
You said Chrome, right?
Yeah, Chrome only.
Oh, that's live, so I can't mess with that. I need my laptop. But anyways, I really want to try to find this for you guys because it's pretty cool. Let me just go here. So yeah, why did you go sideways, son?
Sideways.
Not you. Irfan? Cash, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, just talk to me because that guy's frozen again.
I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, he's frozen.
He must be on BT or something. Not like good internet connection like you and me.
Okay, guys, I'm going to read the messages now. Let's see. So, let's see. Ibrahim Atubi. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Anyone else? Oh, my goodness. The rest of you just ignoring me. Please click like and please click share on the video. I'd be very grateful. Please don't ignore that comment, that request. On YouTube, please do click on the thumbs up. Please click on thumbs up. I'd be very grateful, inshallah, and subscribe to the channel. I think everyone's
Instagram. There's only one viewer.
Where?
It's me. On Instagram, it's me.
No, it's brother Afzal's there. No, brother Afzal's there. Sister
Oh,
Samina's there. Sister Samina's there. Sister Begum is there. And Khawla's there. Not all of them show up for some reason.
Okay.
But they're there. They're watching, mashallah. Let me see if they put anything in the Q&A section. No, I don't think so. Let's see.
There's YouTube on this.
Okay, that's that. Let me just check Facebook again. There's about 7 people on Facebook. There's probably one of each one of us. That's alright. We're going to build up the viewership slowly. Because it takes a bit of time. I got 2 people on there now on YouTube. Welcome on YouTube.
Still on YouTube, yeah.
I'm going to cut this guy off until he sorts his camera out. Irfan, are you there? I'm going to cut his video.
You know what it is? I think he's going to find a hat.
Sorry?
He's going to find a hat, hasn't he?
Is that what he said he's going to do?
No, I'm just making it up. I'm covering for him.
Okay, I've put him back out. I've chucked him out of the room. If you remove someone from a room, can they come back in, Abdurrahman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just click in and you'll accept him now.
I don't know, it might not work. It might be banned. So I gotta be careful. Let's go back to, what was it? 1 guy, you said 3 guys? 4 guys, right? Okay, so that's sorted. Now I'm back here. I gotta fix this. Go to main screen. Boom, that's much better.
Loud and clear, apparently, on Facebook.
Let me see who's saying loud and clear. Abu Yahya.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks for all the likes. Please do follow the fan page. I've got the link there. Jalal ibn Sa'id's a different Facebook page, because on this page I can't really add anyone else. So I'd be grateful if you just went there. Let me see. Okay, all the channels are fine. I was just checking on all of them. That's good. Instagram, Uzi's here. Welcome, Uzi. It's getting kind of boring, and Kashif is just dying to fall asleep, I think. I don't know, he's got his headphones on. Maybe he's listening to something.
No, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for you to sort yourself out.
I'm sorted now. It's all done.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm done now. I was
Is there
just...
another minute?
No, we're good. I had to get him off of there because he was messing up the whole channel. He's all sideways and stuff.
He's on BT, that's what it is.
It is BT, right?
He's on BT or something else.
What you got against BT all of a sudden? It's like, why are you all hating on BT, man?
They only give you a maximum like 90 meg or something in certain areas.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain because I've got Virgin. What have you got?
Yeah, I've got Virgin Media. I'm on like running 220 at the moment.
I'm running 350, baby.
Well, there you go. You paying the extra big bucks. I'm here by myself.
I got 350, but it's not even. Oh, are you by yourself? Where's mom and dad?
Mum, you know what? It's something really funny. I went for.
You think it's funny? You got kicked out.
No. I was having a shower earlier. Normally they're asleep by 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Gone. I went for my like midnight 1 o'clock shower, and I came out, and I was like, "Man, noises downstairs." I thought we were getting broken into. And I was like, went downstairs, went to the living room, 1:30 in the morning. I said, what the hell are you not doing up? I think about 3 days ago, I got them a link for Urtical in Urdu.
Oh, they've been watching it.
They've been binge watching it for the last 3 days, and I went downstairs and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" We've watched 3 shows in a row now. I'm like going,
Wow,
"Oh, God." They
really?
said, just watching it, Urtical, and I'm like, "You have to watch it. You have to watch it." I said I'm watching it myself, but you know, it's just so funny.
I mean, I binge watched it when I first found it as well, but then I told my parents and my siblings about it. I think I was one of the first people in the UK who was watching Arturo. Probably, maybe not the first, but probably one of the first. That's how I feel back then.
I still need to watch it.
Oh, you haven't watched it? Oh, it's amazing.
I've been it's
I never wanted to get into TV because I really don't like it. There's so much junk in there. I really didn't want to get into TV or things like that.
Yeah.
So I was looking for something if I was gonna watch anything, and I stumbled onto this guy. And this guy's hammering this thing, but he's saying something that sounds like he said Allah, but he looks European. I just thought, is he saying Allah? Are they Muslim? And I kept watching, then I noticed it's in Turkish and it was subtitled, and slowly I noticed more and more, and then I realized, subhanAllah, this is a Muslim program, and so on and so forth, and then one thing led to another, and I married her. I married the show, and that was it, man. I couldn't be without her anymore. I love that program so much.
I'm afraid of that, you see. That's what happened.
No, this program,
That's what I'm afraid of. So I will get around to it, I think.
It is one of the best shows, if not the best show, mashallah, tabarakallah, to watch. And I heard there's the next season or the next series, which is the Osman show, but no, it's Arturo, man. Osman show's amazing as well. Don't get me wrong.
One of my cousins' in-laws.
Yeah.
She's been to Palestine a few times and done all sorts of bits and pieces, and she went on the Ertugrul sort of tourist thing. So you go to Turkey
guide,
and they take you around the bits and pieces. She goes, just make sure you go with not this company but with another one, because the one she went with wasn't that great.
Which one was it? Which one did she go with?
I don't know, but she goes, don't go with that company.
Well, which one was it? We need to know, man. We need to know.
I'll find out. Just make sure you go through an actual reputable agent rather than, I don't know who she went through. So she went with the whole family and stuff, and they came back a little bit disappointed.
Abdurrahman, on the YouTube channel back end, there's a section where Noah uploaded all of the trailers and stuff that's not public, it's private.
Yeah.
Where are those things?
Go to the YouTube channel.
I'm there.
Bring back the videos.
I'm there. I'm looking at all the videos, but I can't find what I'm looking for. It would have been here.
What are you looking for specifically?
It's a trailer, it's an advert called the Jalal ibn Said Show.
Are you still on that?
I am, man. I didn't get off it. Samina, welcome back. Yes, I binge watched. See, Samina's saying she binge watched all 5 series.
What?
Yeah, mashallah, sister Samina.
What's your favourite series?
Khawla, how many platforms are you live on? I am on, I prefer everyone watch me on YouTube, in all honesty. YouTube.com/Alfitra. I'd be very grateful if you just click it, like it, follow it, subscribe to it. That would really help us out, inshallah. And watch about 1,000 videos, because we need to get to 4,000. We need to get to 4,000 watched hours before we can monetize the site. Where'd that come from?
What's that? The monetization.
I had a YouTube channel, another one, a personal one, like a decade ago, and I monetized that in like a month. Like it went crazy. My videos went crazy. I got viral. I don't know why I quit. I just stopped doing publicity stuff. And we have the Kai Tribe hat, sword and shield. My son loves it. I've got the Kai Tribe hat, and I've got all kinds of swords. Let's not talk about that right now. Shields, we don't need no stinking shields. We fight straight. No, I'm just kidding. We got the Kai flag. So I've got this castle slide and swing set. It's like a castle, back in the garden. I built that for my kids, and on the top of it, it's like a pitch roof, and right on the top, it's got the Kai flag flying over, the blue flag. It's beautiful, mashallah. My neighbors look over like, what's that about, man? Some next country. Yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, this is a what are your content about on YouTube? Okay, so my content on YouTube are mostly all kinds of things. I mean, really, my old stuff is there. All the old stuff is like Sheikh Salim, Sheikh Bilal, Sheikh Khalid, and other Sheikh, whoever I was with back in the day. We had lectures everywhere. So there's a lot of lectures. There's a lecture there from me from Holland, from Rotterdam, from Germany, lectures here, events we did, the black magic shows and things like, not black magic, but we talked about black magic. Many people see our DVD. Can I buy that DVD on black magic? And I've actually had people buy it and complain when they came back and said, what's this, man? This doesn't give you any black magic. It tells you not to do it. And I was like, yeah, because it's kufr.
Exactly.
Somebody actually bought the set hoping to find a way to do black magic. Wow. Subhanallah. There's this brother who's a magician, Abdul Ghaffar, salam alaikum, alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. He sends his salams, cash. YouTube again, people are watching but no comments. Shocking. So I'll come back to Instagram.
Where are they all talking from now?
Okay, so Instagram is most of the comments and one or two on Facebook.
Geographically.
Oh yeah, so Khawla, Samina, where are you guys? Jabas.
Local or they international or different time zones? That's what I mean.
Yeah, some people different places. Yeah, I really don't know. So tell us where you are. What country are you from? Are you still fasting, or are you munching, or is it all over now? Next day's begun. Okay, so I'm looking for a big donation for the project now. So I'm fundraising for the project every day.
Tell us about the project then. What's happening so far?
Well, so far, I mean, we're planning for this Eid coming up. Now, unfortunately,
what are you planning for Eid? Like a massive Zoom chat or something? Big old screen outside everyone's house? Is everyone going to have their own bouncy castles in all their back gardens and we just like Zoom chat with everyone else?
Yeah, we like takbir. Heck yeah, why not? You know?
All the neighbours will like,
Very good.
Look who snuck back in without us noticing. Mm-hmm. Or he thought we wouldn't notice.
What do other people think we should do?
Wait a second, where did it go? If there's three of us, Abdurrahman, which one did you say? One guy?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'll try not to disturb you anymore. So what we're trying to do now is Eid time. It's going to be quite tricky, so we want to have something anyway. So the maximum number of viewers I've had, I think there was one video I had like something like 200,000 views on this one video, but it was across many channels. My videos got stolen. That's the thing. Not stolen. Allah bless the brothers. But loads of brothers took my videos from my wall and posted it on their own YouTube channels. And my videos on other people's YouTube channels have far more views than they do on my website. because I'm not that good with that SEO stuff. So they're clever boys, mashallah. So these brothers from Merciful Servant and a couple of other little website channels, YouTube channels like that. So they took my videos and they got like probably 1 million views now over there. But on my channel, we're just building it up. I'm just learning how to do it. I really should have done this 10 years ago. Right now we'd be somewhere else. So Samina saying, on Black Magic, Ouija board, do they really work?
In the movies they do.
They do in the movies, yeah.
In the movies. That's as far as I know.
Mary, I am welcome. Salam alaikum. Okay, so Ouija boards, yes, they do work. They can work. Depends on who's using it and how and whatnot. They can work. Meaning, are you using the Ouija board to talk to jinn? It's possible, potentially. Jinn can get involved in things like that. So, yeah, be careful. And any involvement in something like this is complete kufr. Takes you out of the fold of Islam. Anyone who does things like that, they have accepted kufr. They have chosen something other than Allah. Allah has made it completely haram. Not haram, but kufr haram. So it's extremely serious. So that's one. Two, Ouija boards can work, but most of the Ouija boards are fake, and most of the ideas behind it is fake, etc. But the concept, yeah, it does exist, and the people who can make them work, they're quite disgusting. Like, you might see them looking normal, but try going to catch them when they're asleep. They do weird stuff. They sleep in strange positions. They put feces on their clothes. They don't wash up, or they keep certain dirt or filth somewhere, or they do something filthy somewhere, like take a chicken and do something with the blood of the chicken or something like that. They do weird stuff, and it's all subjugation and humiliation. So the magician does these things for the jinn, to please the jinn, to impress the jinn, and then the jinn will offer it favors. So the magician does 101 things, and the jinn will do one thing for him. So it's quite intense. It's quite intense with kufr.
They don't show that in the movies.
Sorry?
They don't show that in the movies.
Oh, they do actually. They actually do, excuse me. They actually do show it in the movies. They just show
Okay.
it glorified. They show the guy standing on a mountain going, rah, rah, da, 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 and the lightning strike. Psh. But in real life, that's not what it is. But that's what he's doing. It's all about calling upon jinn and black magic and stuff like that. Do you talk about
I really
Aqidah?
thought it never worked. I really thought it was just something which was just fabricated.
No, of course black magic is real. It does work. Of course it
No,
works.
black magic is, but I mean the board. I mean the Ouija board.
What's
What's
the difference? Use a Ouija board or use chicken bones? What difference does it make? The jinn is the jinn. Now, you know, people say, oh, you have to do it like this and like that with this and that. No, what does the jinn care? If it's happening, it's happening. If it's not, if it's fake, it's fake. So yes, of course, you got loads of fakesters out there. Do you talk about Aqidah a lot, or is it general nasiha? I do both. It depends on what's the subject. So some of my lectures are tafsir of the Quran, certain surahs of the Quran. Some of it is Sirah Nabawiyah. This is one of my favorite, from Rahiq al-Mukhtum or Riyad al-Salihin, things like that. Bulugh al-Maram, which is mostly to do with fiqh and sharia. So it really depends on what the subject is. Yeah, hang on. So like right now, I'm all in about life and history and stuff like that. And then, oh wait, someone's just asked me to give them a fatwa, or someone wants to get married. So I just put a different hat on, and we're good to go. But the deen is beautiful. I love it. So I do many different kinds of things, and it just depends on who needs what, where, that kind of thing. Allah knows best.
Sheikh, coming back to the Surah Qadr, we were on the last ayah. You know, Salamun hiya hatta matla' al-fajr. So, Salam, which means peace. Salamun hiya hatta matla' al-fajr. Peace until the rising of the dawn, isn't it? The rising of the dawn. So, you know when it says about the word peace there, can you shower us with some light on that? I mean, does that mean the night is peaceful? Is that a night where we attain peace? The last ayah of Surah Qadr.
Let me put something up for you. Sorry. So you want to know something about the last ayahs of Surah Qadr, yeah?
The translation is peace until the rising of the dawn.
Yeah. So, oh no, that's not it. The angels and the spirits descend therein by permission of their Lord for every matter. Peace it is until the emergence of the dawn. This is about Laylatul Qadr specifically, and it's about when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends to the lowest heaven, and He sends the angels out, and anyone found worshipping or praying or doing acts of good deed at that time, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevates them, forgives them their sins, and grants them the ibadah as if they were worshipping for 83 years plus. So this continues all night up until the sun comes up. So this is specific to do with the angels are continuously collecting people's good deeds and taking Allah's commands and delivering people from delivering people's good deeds, and they're being saved. Salvation, really, being saved from the hellfire, being freed from the fire. So this continues all night, where the angels are collecting the good deeds and the ibadah from Allah, on behalf of Allah Azza wa Jal, and this continues until the dawn. And this is the same concept for tahajjud, basically, but obviously Laylat al-Qadr is very different to tahajjud.
Jazakallah khair, Shaykh.
Barakallah fiqh. I think, do you guys know much about what's happening in Afghanistan right now?
What, today?
I think the past couple of days, yeah.
No, what's happening?
What's happening?
So I'm
Trump
trying to
said
find news, but basically I think there was an explosion or an attack. SubhanAllah.
Really?
Oh, subhanAllah.
Let me just see, because I think it's really bad. Attack, U.S. sexually condemns shooting at Kabul maternity ward. What in the world, subhanAllah? Gunmen storm maternity ward in a hospital.
Oh, yeah.
2 babies and 12 mothers and nurses mixed. They were killed in a militant attack on a hospital in Afghan Kabul, etc. I don't know,
Wow.
man. No, these things don't make sense, man. There's pictures of bullet holes everywhere. Allah have mercy on the souls of those who were killed. Allah Azza wa Jal bless the families, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for them, for the people who suffered. But the thing is, see, these news, the way they word things, it's like, at least make it make somewhat sense. I just can't believe anything they put in the news anymore. It's like people walked in and shot babies. Like, really? Seriously?
2 babies and 12 mothers and nurses were
Yeah,
killed.
it's just an insult to our intelligence, and I guess people are that dumb that they believe what they read. But I do believe the people who fought, and probably, guns, whatever, it's just evil. The whole war is evil. But that's not the point. The point is, wait, I'm sure the government wasn't free from this. I'm sure the militaries weren't free from this. Those bullet holes look like people were shooting at each other. It looks like a shootout in a hospital. It doesn't seem like they just walked in and shot up a hospital. I could be wrong, but that's how it looks.
Babies among 16 killed. It's a maternity ward.
Yeah. Afghan forces rescued 100 women and children,
Yeah.
including 3 foreigners, etc. More like they weren't harmed. So you killed the insurgents, or were they? The attackers were all killed. Exactly. So there was a battle lasting hours.
Yeah.
That's how the babies got shot, probably, because the bullets came in from the outside. You know what? I don't believe anything they say anymore, subhanAllah. There's so many lies. If they told the truth once in a while, I might start to trust some of the news. But because they twist it so much, it's hard to believe. And then I see the social media Afghans going ape monkeys. They're going crazy with just nothing but hate for one side versus the other. And what you don't realize is that's exactly what fuels the hatred, and the fighting continues. You need to understand what caused the situation, not automatically blame one person and make it out like they're not human, because they're not. You can't. Nobody is that inhumane. I just don't believe it. I believe that this media campaign the U.S. and others have done is just no truth in it at all. Everything is just as if aliens, a meteor may as well have fallen on that building, because it doesn't make sense that one person doing an act of evil I can understand. 2 people doing an act of evil I can understand. When there's a group of people, someone would stop someone. So if it's a group of people, there's something else going on. There's something else that's causing it. I mean, what if they were being chased and they ran into the hospital for refuge, and the hospital was just shot up completely? I just don't know. I don't know what actually happened. I just can't believe this news, that it's constantly wording things like this. I never see anything about 2-sided stories. It's always just one-sided, as if people are just animals, worse than animals. I can't even call them that, because animals have some decency.
The rule of the jungle.
But this has been a horrible month for Afghanistan. I'm I'm looking forward to it. I'm about to launch a campaign for Afghanistan, everyone. Anyone interested, start saving up some money. Afghanistan, the whole world owes them. The whole world owes Afghanistan. From their battle for 10 years against communism, saving all of Pakistan, saving Iran, saving most of those countries from what was coming. Pakistan owes their life to Afghanistan, not to mention half of their land belongs to Afghanistan in the first place. And then and the people are Afghani. The Pakistanis mostly are Afghani people. They're the same people. I hate borders, man. Why can't we just erase them? Subhanallah. We need to just erase borders and bring people together.
Borders are the economy and everything else.
No,
is
borders are
control.
not economy, my friend. They are not.
Borders, economy, control. That's how they do it.
Borders are divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Which
It's-
which creates
It's,
an
like,
economy.
it's,
Sure.
it's economy.
Yeah.
So if you follow the money. Money and power.
This is just horrible news. I'm just heartbroken. May Allah Azza wa Jal help the Afghani people. Subhanallah. And then they're going right back to 2017. So that's 3 years ago, right? So they show how only these gunmen went in and they were all killed. So not a single bullet was fired by any soldiers. They were just killed. They just died from breathing air. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like there's no two-sided truth here. It's just like a one-sided story. It's just incredible. I'm not on anyone's side. I just hate being lied to. It's in my nature to feel like, wait, what are you up to? What are you trying to play me for? And then immediately after explaining that, in the past, similar attacks in this mostly Shia area of the capital have been attributed to IS. See, Sunni against Shia. You see, it's just trying to stir up hatred. 2017, these gunmen attacked Kabul's main military hospital. Again, military, but it's hospital. And then that was in 2017, 3 years ago. So
it's biased, isn't it?
it's not bias, it's lying. Straight up. It's not bias. Bias means, you know what, this is what happened, but I'm on this side. That's bias. This isn't bias. This is just painting Islam and Muslims like they're worse than anything in the world. They're trying to make Muslims feel ashamed of their religion. I am not ashamed of my faith. My faith is perfect and is beautiful. And it's about the people who've misunderstood or misguided, but in no way did any faith or religion or any anger teach anybody, let's go shoot up some babies at a maternity ward. No, sorry,
You
mate.
blame culture?
What culture? What culture? Which
I'm
one?
just saying, do you think culture?
No, which
way?
one? Which culture?
No, but what I'm saying to you, like you say, people talk about Islam and everything else, but then culturally, I think people get their culture side mixed in a bit more.
Well,
This is,
well, what's that? Wait, hold on. What's that got to do with his killing, though? There's not a single culture on the planet that says to do this, and there's not a single religion on the planet that says to do this, and there's no evil cult on the planet that says to do this. So,
right, because even the Quran tells us, isn't it, to deal fairly and justly with our enemies as well.
well, I'm dealing fairly with enemies on both sides because I have enemies everywhere. If there are people killing from all sides, they're all technically our enemies. So to work with all enemies, you have to find out what's going on to find a solution. But what really upsets me is this media. If someone in any opposition group reads magazines and newspapers like this, there's no hope of bringing them to any peace table. That's just going to offend them and make them want to actually do some damage. So I just see this as inciting hatred. This is designed to divide the Afghanis. I've seen Afghani people on Facebook today and yesterday arguing in horrific ways, insulting each other, slandering, cursing each other over this situation. And it's because they read this news article and they believe it. It's like the news black and white tells the truth or something.
Which network was it?
This one is BBC, obviously.
I was looking at the Al Jazeera one. It's worded. If you look at them both side by side, the wording's different.
Who do you think owns Al Jazeera?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which country? I've forgotten.
RT kind of shows you an opposite version.
I'll see. It's like if you put them side by side.
Let's see. Afghanistan News. Okay, that's BBC. There's edition CNN. Okay, here's Al Jazeera. I'll just have a look at that in a second.
The title's different.
The Guardian. Newborns among 40 killed in attack. So that means 40 people were killed. But that's the attackers, by the way. You see, it's just mixed in there to make you think something different. It's just clever wording. It's just
Clever wording, but clickbaiting and stuff. But I always try and leave it a couple of days to find out what's going on.
yeah, that's smart because
You
initially,
can't just,
yeah, true.
Like if
true.
he, oh my God, there's a fire over there. Like there was a fire just a couple of days ago. Oh my God, there's a fire. Okay, just wait. Then the fire service came on, done their tweets and this and that. The next day you found out it was arson. There was a school. My sister used to go to the school up the road. And we would think, oh, whatever. But then you wait. Apparently there was a skip to the side of the building, which was There was some
Wow.
kids, I don't know what happened there, but mixed messages. So
Yeah, somebody was
fine.
just trying to fry some eggs on their radiator of their car,
Exactly.
right?
So you got to like same with this situation here. Now, you've got to everyone just needs to just take a step back and just let people report the right things. I don't think all news outlets and media reports and journalists are vindictive, but some media agencies are, and they get money from it. They get clickbaiting.
The people of
That's how they make their
Afghanistan.
money. They make their money from
Yeah.
clickbaiting. So you gotta just chill out.
You gotta wait, because the first couple of days is all sensationalism, isn't it?
It is. It's like I said, it's click. That's how there's no one's newspapers aren't selling, magazines aren't going as much. That's how they make their money. Clickbait. You got to just chill out.
You know, whenever I hear this kind of news happening everywhere, where they spread the opposite of unity, it reminds me of the hadith where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The believers are like a structure, each part strengthening each other." And that's even reported in Sahih al-Bukhari as well.
No,
And
that's
it's amazing.
a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said, the believers, they are like a brick wall, one brick supporting the other. So it's just translation. You can say structure. And when he said the hadith, he did this: one brick supporting the other. He put
Yeah,
he put
clasped
his
his
fingers like
fingers,
that.
didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we're supposed to be. That's the true believers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an exercise with my kids tomorrow. I just realized. Let me see if I can find something. I don't have
Exercise.
it. Yeah, I'm going to do an exercise with them. I got an idea.
You've not been using that app I sent you.
I
You haven't even downloaded that, have you?
haven't actually.
Read till the end of the month, you still haven't downloaded it.
I haven't.
You're
SubhanAllah.
terrible, mate. You're just like all my friends. Don't support the little business.
No, I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? No, astaghfirullah. Hang on, I'm doing it right now. Live on the air. Hang on. First, let's see people's messages first, okay? And then we're gonna do this. Oh, QWERTY poo. Where'd he go? Where? What in the world is this? Come back over here. You're messing up everyone's show. What is that? Oh, that's oney.net. Dude, okay, no messages on YouTube, but you guys are watching. Thank you for watching. Please click thumbs up. I'd be grateful. Send us your questions. I'd be happy to answer questions. Abdurrahman Muhammad, thank you for your comment. What in the world was that? How did that happen? Okay, so, oh wait, sorry, Khalid joined, Number Plate Geezer joined, a history about Afghanistan. Samina, absolutely, I will do. Have you watched the Tipton 3, a documentary of 3 friends who went to Afghanistan to eat the famous nuns, but ended up in Guantanamo? Oh yeah, oh yeah, poor guy. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Don't say that.
Yeah, no, I heard about that.
Never watched it though. It's too much to watch.
That's too much comedy, man. It's too much insult in many ways. Guys, who's watching on Instagram? Can you guys talk to me? Who's awake on Instagram? Who's awake on YouTube? Who's awake on Facebook? Because I'm going to do this one last thing, and then if you guys don't engage with me, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to say everyone's gone to sleep. You guys are lightweights, man. I thought we were going to pull all-nighters. People gone to bed. Lightweights, man. They said, come back, please. I come back. Where are you guys? You know? Okay, that's that. Now, I'm going to do this now. Okay, then I'll read the news in just a second. Where is my WhatsApp disappeared to? Oh, here it is. Oh my god. So there's too many screens.
You need to get a dual screen setup, man.
I got triple screen. Should I show it to you?
Go on then, show the world your setup.
It's amazing. Feels as if he's in a studio, isn't it?
Really? Let's have a look at this setup. So I just got one laptop in front of me.
With one laptop and the phone.
Oh, I see your forehead, that's it.
That's it. There you go. Did you see that setup?
I see your forehead, that was it. Oh, nice. How are you getting confused with that then?
It's the tabs I'm getting confused. Look at that. Check it out on the left. That's wicked. Oh my gosh. It's the tab I'm getting confused with. These comments and this one, and there's loads of tabs there across there. The news
Yeah,
and
you
all
should
that.
have 3 tab versions. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, done.
Yeah. And they'll probably have one for WhatsApp as well.
Okay, so what I was going to say was, I just want to see who called me. Oh, that was you, Irfan, isn't it? Okay. You wanted the Zoom link. Sorry, buddy. Forgot to give it to you. Oh my God! Someone sent me a Wahhabi exposed movement document. Wow. Okay, so the sister was asking about to history of Afghanistan. I will do, inshallah. That'll be a future show on here. I will talk about the history of Afghanistan. It's very important for everyone to know. So who's watching on Instagram, guys? Can you just give me a smile or a thumbs up or a hello? I'll check Q&A section if there's any. Oh, there he is. Samina's still watching. Oh, mashallah. We got a solid supporter there in Samina. Everyone else kind of knocked out. Okay, so here we go, Cash. Tell me what it is. Go on. We're doing this now.
Are you doing it now?
I'm doing it now.
Okay, so basically, me and my mate.
No. Just give me the name, man. Just give me the name.
MIPT.
MIPT.
Hold on. I've got it here.
You don't know?
Yep, that's the one. Make sure you're down. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one. There's two. There's one for the Apple Watch and there's one for the actual thing. Make sure it's that one.
And this is yours?
What is this app did?
So basically,
You basically download it, you install it, and you hold it against your tummy, and it slowly burns the fat away. All right, and especially if you get it right under the underarms, it gets rid of those flabby wings, and it builds these strong muscles like this one. Check that out. Bam, 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 bam. You see that? Like that. And then you can also, I've heard that you could rub it on your head, makes you more intelligent.
That's just fake news now.
It's also
now you're clickbaiting.
This is fake
that's
news,
what you call
bro.
clickbaiting right there.
Okay, look. Okay.
You downloaded it. Now
Yeah.
fill it in.
Yep, hold on. Downloaded. Face ID.
You can use
Ding!
it. You can use it on the old. It's free until the end of the month.
Hey man, it's yours, right? You own this, right?
No, it's my mate's, and I'm working with him. I'm running his social media and other events and stuff. That's my side, isn't it? So I've got a. He's giving me a couple.
So I'm getting friends and family
if it
right
kicks
here,
off,
right?
and then we're all happy.
I'm getting
If
friends
it
and
kicks off,
family
you'll
right
get a
here.
donation.
How much?
If it kicks off, you'll get a donation.
Hey man, I want £1,000 pledge right now from this app.
No,
Tell
if
your
it
friend.
kicks off,
No, I'm gonna kick
was
it off.
launched.
I'm gonna kick it off. I just give it a massive sponsorship on my Facebook page and YouTube page, which no one's watching right now.
To all the free people, great. I went free of them.
Takbir!
Allah.
we only launched them 3 weeks ago.
Okay, I'm logging in.
So we're
Jalal,
just,
first name Jalal.
Finding we're just because of those COVID lockdowns.
Maybe,
So I'm
maybe
typing my
we should
name.
do one each app.
Hey, can your friend help me develop an app, by the way? You have app
Yeah,
developers.
definitely.
Okay, we need it.
We use a local app developer. He does a good job.
Is he expensive?
He does a good. If you look at the app, you'll see how expensive he is.
No, I want to know how much he charges for an app.
We need to know what you want.
Just give me an
done.
average price, man. What should I be spending? That's what I want to know.
Have a look at the app and I'll tell you. You tell me how much money's been spent on the app, and then we'll say it to you.
Okay, don't get offended
But
though,
normally,
okay?
how much does it cost though to develop an app and probably use it?
The thing with this app here, because My Core Fitness has been around for about 10 years, doing different things, and we used stuff before the app. So about a year and a half ago, when I came on board, then we started developing the app. So the app is video time, it's studio time. Yeah, that's the
No, I'm in now. So what do I do now?
So you just fill in the details.
Well, I'll put in my active energy.
No, you don't have to. You should be connected to your health. Just put your height and your whatever in.
Okay, I'm
And
turning
what your
on
goals
all
you wanna do.
categories. Yeah, let's just do all categories.
Yeah,
Okay, allow health access. I don't know what that means.
it allows access to your phone data sort of thing, so you can actually check your rates. and
Whoa!
stuff.
Where the hell did it get these details from?
You put them in your phone.
That's not how much I weigh.
Put it in
Crazy.
your phone, mate.
It's crazy, man.
That's how much you put in the phone. It's your details.
I didn't
Oh,
put
you
the
put
weight
it
in
in
there. It's just insultingly rude. But subhanallah, cash. That's how much I used to weigh. Wow.
That's not going to get you down to that. Don't worry.
Huh? No, I was much fatter, heavier on this thing, man. When I put this
really?
in, yeah, I lost a
That's
lot of
good.
weight. I lost a lot of weight, and it wasn't.
Where is he at?
And I didn't have the app at the time. So I'm gonna put this in. I'll go a little bit high. Yeah, should I go a little bit high just to be? No, I'm gonna go
Do whatever
even.
you want,
Okay.
man. So that's
Male.
this the app here.
So what does the app do?
So you got it's just basically like most fitness apps. You follow blindly and then whatever. So this one you actually have to interact with it. So if I go over here, I'll just turn it on, and I'll just hit.
But why do I have to give you my date of birth?
Don't have to.
Okay,
But
I'm
it
just
just gives a
gonna,
rough idea of like where you should be on the BMI charts and stuff like that. So if you go over here and you hit like there sort of thing like that, and then you just hit warm up, just do whatever, and then oops.
okay, so fitness level. Please enter your fitness rating. Does that mean what I do right now or what I used
What
to
do you
do?
think? Start off at beginner, to be honest, because it's quite hard.
So do low fitness, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, just
because
do what you do, and then it goes like that. Oh, you see it?
oh wow,
And
that's
you
pretty
do
cool.
This one, you got to while you're doing it. Hold on, where's the volume?
Oh, I get it now. That's
So while you
interesting.
Oh,
put the phone, and you actually interact with the phone like that. So between each rep, you put it on there.
Donate to shelter, yes or no?
You don't have no, just hit no for that. You can because we're working with shelter.
So why don't
For
you
this
work with
one.
One Eat, man? What's up? That's your own charity. Stuck for the law. What the heck, man? What's that about? You want me to download this app? You're talking to the founder of One Eat, and you're gonna go stick shelter in my face? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
No, it's because
Okay.
the app is free. It's because the app is free. We were going beyond health. We were going to go with mind and the fact that
So
mental
I'm
health
gonna
is-
big this up now, cause
And then we went with shelter because luckily we all have a roof over our head, and then shelter we helping people who don't really have homes, and there's also people
mashallah.
with, people getting kicked out of their homes during like they can't afford their rent and stuff. So that's they cover a lot of things. So as a company, we agreed.
So
Very
full
good,
body.
yes.
That's pretty good, mashallah. Full body. It says one phone only. What does that mean?
So basically, you've got. Hold on, let me get this thing.
It's getting serious, Irfan. You ready? He's gonna get serious now.
Ready for it. I'm
So
actually
where we
ready
got-
for it. He's getting prepared.
Samina's going to sleep. Interesting. When they did not need them, they stopped calling them mujahideen but jihadis. Yeah, true. Samina, are you going to sleep or people are asleep? Are you still with us, Samina?
My parents have got
Amna
it.
Kareem,
So
welcome,
basically, it's a phone
mashallah.
holder.
Azra Kareem, welcome. Are you guys related? Azra Kareem, Amna Kareem, you guys brothers, sisters, mashallah. Thank you for joining me tonight, this morning. Margaret Thatcher supported the Afghan Mujahideen. So did President Reagan, so did President Senior Bush, so did partly Clinton. They all call them Mujahideen, honest, honorable freedom fighters. And now all of a sudden they're Taliban terrorists. Anything
The
from...
credits in Rambo.
Sorry, say again?
You ever hear to see the credits in Rambo, the movie?
Yeah, big credits to the Taliban.
Big credits,
To the
massive shout out to
Taliban.
them.
Huh?
Massive shout out to the Taliban there in Rambo movie.
Well, the Taliban to this day are, they're hoping Rambo comes back
Yeah.
because he sorted them out against the Russians. So,
Sylvester Stallone's watching this, remake.
so it's not about how hard you get hit.
But I like the you can have it with the phone, so you have the phone on the floor, or you can put it in a phone holder.
Yeah.
So you can like move it up and down and everything else. So you can actually clamp it to your desk in your chair, and with different movements, because it's a lot easier to have it higher up, sort of thing. But with it's good.
That's highly interactive, isn't it?
It's the good thing about it is it keeps a record. Have you ever used the Nike app, the Nike running app?
No.
I'm not preaching to the wrong crowd here.
Yeah.
So basically, the Nike running app, you put it in your pocket, and then it records your step and tracks around, and you can
So-
actually.
So am I gonna get a free upgrade here or what?
Well, it's free right now to the end
No,
of the
it
month.
says get premium membership.
No, it's free. It should be free to the end of the month.
It's telling me to get into free.
3, 2, 1.
It's working. Now touch the screen. There you go. So between each workout, you rep. Yeah, see.
Shirt is on
You're
it.
actually supposed to do the movement, not just dance,
Hey,
If you got an Apple Watch or
hey,
Fitbit.
I'm a Muslim. It's the intention that counts.
Terrible.
إنما
That's
الأعمال
terrible.
بالنيات. Okay.
Terrible. But yeah, it connects to your Apple Watch, Fitbits and stuff, so you can actually just, it'll record your pulse. So later on, my big project is to when we're all set up and fully going.
She's saying
to
10 she's saying 10 seconds rest.
We're gonna have a full database for free for the NHS. So let's say people with like diabetes, heart problems, weight condition problems, everything else. So instead of the doctors linking in,
right? So they can
we'll have
do
a whole database. So the doctors can actually link in and make sure you do the workout because it's linked to your heart rate and everything else, and workout class and everything else. So that's my pet project later on once it all kicks off, inshallah.
Inshallah. May Allah give you success in it.
Why is it called phone only though?
Because you can do the workout with the phone only, so without the clamp. So you can put the phone only, and if you look at the other one, if you look at the other exercises, so click on the one without that says you'll see it's the phone is actually in a clamp.
I'm looking. Oh
Like
yeah,
a phone
yeah,
holder.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you move it up and down. And there's a kids section as well, so there's like Ninja Kids, and you can do on your iPad as well. So
Whoa, Ninja Kids, where's that?
if you go into kids section, there's like kids and it's like jumping around. It's good for my sister uses it with her kids.
So how much is it going to cost after this month is over?
We're looking at $4.50 a month, or £9 for the whole family. So let's say like all of you guys pay one monthly subscription and that's it.
£9 a month.
For the whole family, or £4.50 a month.
A month, okay, it's per month, yeah.
Per month.
I'm so buying this. This is so awesome. That's so.
Then
That's so good.
if you look at the competition, like Centre Fit and everything else, they're charging between £8 and £10. Then on top of that, we'll be doing.
Yeah, but those apps, they say you don't have to do anything and you lose weight. There's a big difference.
There's a bit like our thing is with the health and what we just.
I'll pay an extra £2 and my fat just burns.
Just try it out. Get the before and after picture. The before and after picture.
I'm just thinking this app is actually much better than my Fitbit, even though it's connected to my phone.
Oh wait,
you can connect your Fitbit to this.
Yeah, I was gonna say because my wife's got one of those Fitbit things, and
you connect it to that, and then it records your pulse rate, and if you got to play around with the
oh, this is fantastic, dude. So what's it called again? What's the app called again?
MIPT. As in my personal trainer. Where is it?
My personal trainer, but my is spelled with an I instead of a Y.
MIPT, yeah.
Guys can't spell.
You've got Instagram page, My Core Fitness, and all that sort of stuff. It's all there.
Okay, mashallah. Well, so I can keep using this right now for the next month, and then eventually it'll just.
Then after that, we'll put you down as one of the influencers.
I can imagine if tomorrow on a live session.
Well, technically, I just installed the app, and after I installed the app till now, I've already lost 10 kg.
I don't believe you. But yeah.
Dude, it said it on here. I lost 10 kg. It's your flipping app. You don't. Oh my god. No, this is really good, mashallah.
Fake news, clickbaiting.
Huh? Okay.
No, just try it out with the kids. The kids will like it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So what do I do now? So I can use it on my phone, and then they install it on their apps or on their.
Can download it. Everyone can have their own. Just download it.
Yeah, I'd
You've
rather
got family share on your Apple thing. On your.
No, should I get it?
You can get family share, and everyone can share it, sort of thing.
What does family share do? I've never used it.
So basically, whoever pays the bills manages the family share, and then they can. You download the app once, and everyone else gets to download it.
So where's the family share? How do I download it? What is it?
You got to set it up. You got to.
Oh, it's on the app. Sorry, on this app.
You got to set it up on actual Apple.
Okay.
Kids will show you. I'll show you.
Shahida Hussain, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Zainab John Kandulak, how are you, darling? My niece is just tuned in. NYC Triple M, how you doing? Welcome back. I saw you earlier. I don't know if you made that donation, but I appreciate the intention there. Amna Kareem, Azra Kareem, are you guys related? Samina, are you still there? You gone? Tell me who's here still. So we got viewers, mashallah. And then on Facebook, we got 2 people. Come on, Facebook, talk to me, huh?
We're gonna get all the viewers fit. I'm not saying that they're not fit already.
Mariam Al Mahri, what's the app? MIPT. That's Mike India Personal Trainer. Mike India
Unfortunately,
personal trainer.
right now it's only available in the Apple Store because we haven't got enough money to launch into Android. So when
Wait. I thought Android was free and Apple cost money.
no, it's the other way around. So the stats show that to launch onto Android, it's going to cost us another £30,000.
Oh, is it only on?
Not me, the people.
Is it only on iPhone?
It's only
Wait.
available on Apple, so iPhone and iPads.
So
at the moment.
if I make an app for Eid, it's gonna cost me 30 grand to
No.
launch.
This app is because the work that's gone into it. If you look at the videos and other bits and pieces, a lot of technical work gone into it. A basic app is going to cost you a lot less.
How much
Depends
does a
on what
basic
depends
app
on what
cost?
function. Because
So-
this app has data collection. It's got fitness. It's got like social workouts and.
Where's it
so
hosted?
many-
Where does the stuff get collected?
Say that again.
Where's the app
Apple.
hosted? Where's it hosted?
Apple.
So all the data is with Apple?
All the stuff is hosted with Apple, and the guys who actually runs the what's his company? There's a company name. I've forgotten the company's name. They're based just outside of Cambridge.
Wow, that's amazing, bro.
It's all on
So
servers, bits and pieces and stuff like Apple. But yeah, to launch onto Android, it's going to cost.
so you don't own any of this? You just work with them?
I went to college with the guys, and they've known me for years, and they said, look, do you mind giving? We know what you like. My background is events and project managing, and other bits and pieces, and I'm helping them out with that side, and I've picked up on the social media side for the last since this all began, video editing and everything. I've been learning as I go because it's the sort of thing I enjoy doing.
Have you learned how to get on top of things, like get your posts seen by loads of people and get your Facebook page actually people seeing it?
That's the sort of stuff. Like I work with the guys at the Cambridge University who do all the social media. For Cambridge
Yeah.
University.
I could really use some help there because our pages get like 3 views. It's really bad right now.
It's a lot of time and effort and just doing the right thing, and that's what I'm doing right now with the guys. So the guy Ibrahim Rahman, so he manages the social media account for the Central Mosque, Cambridge. I manage the social media account for the Cambridge Mosque itself, and then together we're coming together to like a communications team for the whole of Cambridge. So some of the mosques, let's say the Kirkwood Road Mosque, they don't really have much of a social media presence, but they've got a following, and
Well-
the Devonshire Road, all the facilities in Cambridge. So that everyone's got their strengths, everyone's got their weaknesses. What's that?
The app just sold me a product. I'm about to buy it.
What is it? Oh, the phone holder. I
Yeah.
think they're out of stock.
No.
Oh, they've got some in stock.
I don't know.
Have you not got a phone holder there?
I've got a tripod with the phone holder on it. It does the job. I got a tripod. It's proper camera stuff, man.
But yeah, so,
But no, this is more of an iPad holder, so I'm gonna put the kid's iPad in it.
Yeah, so like you can race each other. That's the best thing about it. The kids like they all start at the same time. Who does best sort of thing. It's like a bit of PE class at home.
It says buy all 3 for 80 quid. What's the third one? I can't tell.
I don't know what it is.
All right, I'm sold on this, man. This app is amazing. I really like it. And
It's fluid, isn't it? And that's only the beginning. So we've only been launched 3 weeks now. We've got I think 1,800 users, and that's with zero sort of advertising. That's just on word of mouth and through the networks and stuff. And I think we put a £500 budget on the Facebook ad. That's it. So now we're looking to work with we're just getting little meetings together. It just takes time. Nothing comes easy. You've got to put a little bit of hard work behind it.
Sounds like a lot of work behind it.
It is. Like, and during Ramadan's not helping because I'm so lazy. Everyone else is starting at 7 and I'm rolling in about 12 o'clock to 12:30 going, hello boys. And then having our little chats. It's quite funny. But back to the other thing, with to help you guys out with the communications, is that me and the other technical brothers are getting together in Cambridge to set up a communications team. And with that communications team, we'll it's like an internship. So let's say you can follow suit in this one, and you've got the young up and coming kids who are interested in social media, interested in video editing, but they still want to study and they want to get that one-upmanship when they get into further on life. So we can teach them. So it's like we'll start them off in like one of the smaller mosques and set up and then and promote them up until they get to the main, like the central mosque Cambridge. They've got, mashallah, they're doing really well now. They've only been around a year. They've got if you look at their social media, it's spot on, and we can train and do things in there. So the same thing with you guys. And it's just, it all takes is like one or two people learning, and then doing it right, and having a certain set of goals.
Well, I
I
think
think that's really important for Al Fitr and One Eid as well, because we're stuck on number of viewers and.
I think it's important for communities in general. So it's not, if you think about it, they'll One Eid and everything else. If you guys help out, and then I know Brother Jalal's he's a firm believer in helping people and it's kicking up and moving them on. And this is one of those sort of things you can establish and like say, oh, I want to learn about this and that. Cool, come in.
absolutely.
And if you find people who are passionate driving, you teach them, and then hopefully when they move on to their next thing,
Yeah.
they can give a kickback back to you and send people your way, funding everything else, and it all just it's a big pot of circle, and it all comes back to you eventually tenfold. So that's
No,
what we're
I
planning
agree.
to do.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. I agree 100%, and I'm all for it. So I like the app, and I'm telling you, I don't get sold on apps very quickly. That one is
It's,
really well
like
made.
I said, like if I told you to, I don't generally like to blow whistles and stuff, but this is actually very good because it's simple, straightforward, and it's different to all the other ones.
You know, definitely. I got my kids. I got a couple of them that could use some exercise, if you know what I mean. So
It's just mental well-being, man, and we're
the whole family. I'm gonna do a
I
family
think
thing.
everyone in general, just a little bit. I've got my dad doing it. He's quite funny watching him do squats. 72-year-old man, no 71, just doing like that.
You're doing what?
Inshallah.
Squats. But he's everyone can do it, a little bit of activity. It's good for you. It's good for everything.
Alhamdulillah. Well, you know what? Overall, it's good. I definitely, because I'm upset with this whole COVID situation. I've missed out on basketball for 2 months, and that's
Basketball.
yeah. Well, that
I haven't played basketball in years.
well, that's just it though. For me, that was my exercise. I literally went to work. The school was around the corner. The gym, I mean, was around the corner. So I went to work, got out at 5, went straight to basketball, and then after basketball, went back to the office, picked up my stuff, and went home. So that was my routine. 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 3 days a week.
I used to play county.
Did you?
Yeah, I coached basketball as well.
No way.
Yeah,
You should
so
come
when
join
my-
us, man.
I'm really bad now.
Yeah, but you can coach. You know, all the coaches can't play with the down. They just coach.
Yeah, cheers.
The last time I played
What we used to do,
was in
because
A-levels.
back in A levels. Now we used to do college and with university. We used to play county in the end. So what happened is that years and years ago, the basketballers there was nothing around in Cambridge, and the council spent so much money on the outdoor basketball courts. We got some in Luton. Yeah, so they wanted to encourage the kids playing, so they approached all the local teams, and they said, look, we'll pay for your coaching qualification. You just got to. They used to give us a bag of basketballs. They said to kids, this is before social media. 10 o'clock between 12 and 3, someone would be their coach, and they used to sit there. Kids used to turn up. Oh, we're here for the coaching session.
Wow.
I'm teaching basketball. So it was good. And then we used to go to. I've been to the Nike basketball camps and the Adidas basketball camps and stuff in London. It's brilliant. Used to love it.
I played a lot of football when I was in college and sixth form in uni. Never been into basketball much.
Because you need a brain to play basketball.
I bear in mind, I worked as a PE teacher for 2 years, and I did teach basketball.
Yeah. Still, you need a hand and foot coordination.
Hey,
The
Irfan,
footballers have got to kick it.
Irfan, I've never heard you so angry before. Calm down, bro.
Let's talk about rugby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's more.
Rugby, you mean
rugby?
Rugby, you mean NFL, right?
NFL. Now that's American football. which
Same
you
thing
guys
as
call
rugby,
soccer.
man. It's pretty much the same as rugby, NFL.
Mate, I played. You know what? I played American football at uni. Oof. so much fun.
I love it. I love it.
This
I do annual camping trip. Hey, Cash, do you want to come with me on my camping trip? I do an annual one. Once a year, I take about 40 guys out to the mountains, and we do a weekend camping trip, and we finish with the game of American NFL football.
Really?
Yeah.
Tag or actual contact?
Yeah, no, it's contact, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a bit old for that now.
And it's on the side of a cliff. It's quite cool.
Really?
Oh my god, that sounds lethal.
I love
That
it.
sounds like, someone's not coming back home.
No, absolutely, I love it. It's really good, man. It's really good.
No, it's good fun. We used to get all the rugby boys used to come along, and it's just an excuse for them to run into people like full ped. They used to like this, just charge into people and take them out. They used to love it.
I still do. I think NFL is awesome.
Maybe we should do some kind of a retreat for the brothers and sisters.
I don't think the sisters want to play American football.
With, as a form of dawah as well, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Do they still do with like Islamic camps? We used to do one back in the days. I went to a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple of Islamic camps, but my camp is Islamic, so the guys I take out, it's just sometimes I do family ones. I may do a family one as well. That's a good
family
idea.
ones are a good, social distance. You can do a social distance family one.
No.
Have the
I'll
tents
wait.
2 meters apart.
Uh-huh.
But Brother Kash, when it comes to one Eid, yeah, when you're on the grounds hitting one Eid, coming close to the event, right?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
one
a
evening,
proper,
I tell you what though, I've always set those 3 years we did one evening in Cambridge, brilliant. The actual events went off perfectly. It's just the whole stuff behind the scenes, and then finding people to help out. You can't, like I said, volunteering is great, but you can't rely 100% on volunteers because people work. You work, I work. We've all got jobs and stuff, and everyone else is in the same situation. You've got 8 hours to work, 8 hours to relax, 8 hours to sleep, and it's in between you pray and everything else, and it's hard work. And to rely on people, it's just, and that's what the problem is relying on people.
I don't know what somebody means. Somebody said, can't show your story, open the Messenger app. I don't know what you mean. What is that?
Can't share the story, can you say?
Yeah, I have no idea what he means by that.
Your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, Afzal's watching. Fahdi, he just woke up. I know who that is. Why are you awake this early? Have you been to bed yet? Mariam Al-Mahri just joined the app. See, got you one. Can you please pass that on to the guys? I just got you someone who downloaded the app. You're talking about ain't nobody watching
You can download it, but the thing you download, they need to use it and give me some honest.
Mariam, can you please make sure you use the app so these
If
guys
it's
can
rubbish, tell us. If it wants improving, tell us. That's the only way we're going to improve it. Is
with some reviews, inshallah.
But it's not this that about. Like me and my mates, we're firm believers. Are like people need to be a bit more active. All these ailments and bits and pieces can be prayer, dua, good diet, and a bit of activity. It's all we don't need paracetamols and popping pills for this and that. The body needs activity. The body needs fresh air.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely. I've got the app. Mariam, please do use the app and give us feedback so you can see I can sell this app. Alright, so give me some sponsorship.
We'll talk commission later.
I don't want commission. I want them to
We'll talk donation commission later.
There we go. Okay. Sounds good.
That's what I meant.
$1,000.
You get more than that.
Inshallah. Yeah, it depends on what I do for you. But yeah, I'd love to. Let me take the app on, man. I'd love to have something like that. I've never ever done anything branded like that. I'd love to. And this app is really cool because I'm all about health and I hate sugars and I'm all against fatty foods and my kids eat the worst junk in the world. But you know what? It is what it is.
It is a little thing you can try with the kids.
Oh, I'm definitely going to. This is going to be a lot of fun.
No, forget that. When it comes to diet, if they want to eat anything sugary and fatty,
yeah,
knock it off after 1 o'clock. So they can eat what they want. Try it. I tried it with myself. This works for me. I can eat what I want up until 1 o'clock. After that, all health. All like just none of the
1 o'clock a.m.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So they can eat.
Lunchtime is at 1, isn't it? Normally
Yeah.
at school, whatever. So then after that, it's all clean. No sugars. No chocolate bars. No nothing.
Okay, so they can eat whatever they want up until 1
Just try
o'clock.
it. It's worth trying. It works for some people. It doesn't work for others. Because then you get over, it's like, oh, and then you have your fix, and then because you can, after you're still burning energy off until what, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, it burns up all the sugar and all
But
that.
by the time it comes around, you hopefully they'll have burnt it off, and then in the morning, so, they can start again. It's worth trying.
Brother A. Hussein is asking for his 3 boys who are at madrasa. They're studying hifz and alamiya, so they're asking us to make dua for them, that Allah guide them and make them true hafad and true loyal servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen, ameen, ameen. And followers of our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alaikum salam, Fadi. How you doing, man? I need a car if you can help me out. I need a car. Hey, by the way, anyone in businesses, if you want to donate a product and I can promote you, we need to give away prizes on each day. So I'd love to give away a car, but actually right now I probably need one myself. My car's on its last leg. I've been trying to buy a car for like 3 months. I just can't seem
You saw
to.
that yellow pickup truck?
Yeah, that's parked up, but that's off the road. I can't afford gas on that right now. Times are tough.
I was going to say, that's like right now is
You
the
had
cheapest time
two,
for
you had
petrol.
two of them. You had the yellow one and you had the other one as well, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the black one. They're both up there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sell the black one now. I'll sell the black one and keep the yellow one for the kids.
Mm.
Because that's one for the books. That
That is
stays.
one neat, that one. That yellow truck is one neat.
That's one neat, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the
It's
yellow
historic,
one's
so
one, the colour
that's
green
gotta
one.
stay. That's Bumblebee right there. That's gotta stay.
Probably, yeah.
But
You not thought about getting one of those trailers?
Trailer to carry a car.
The trailers to attach to it with and you can use it as like an office, a mobile office when you go to different events and stuff.
Yeah, but where would I park it? That's my problem. So the rest of the year, I use it twice a year at events, but where do I
Well,
park
plus,
it?
yeah, you use it when you go around promoting bits and pieces.
Can you find me one, please? Can you keep an eye out?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look.
where's your
I'm gonna look.
Rush drink a lot of
No,
petrol?
well, it's just an idea,
Is
isn't
it
it?
good enough?
You can use it for you can do like a weekly sort of. You ever see those barbers that they go around to different spots?
Well, I don't
One day,
cut
do
hair,
the same
but
thing
yeah.
with your trailer. A pop-up station. We're live broadcasting from Manchester this week or something like that. You can do something like that. Take yourself on tour.
Yeah, okay. We'll fix up the yellow truck. I'll get the right trailer. The trailer should be yellow as well, shouldn't it?
What goes on the yellow?
Black.
What?
Black. Ooh.
Black and yellow.
Black and yeah.
Black and
What's
yellow.
that
Black and
team?
yellow. Black and yellow.
What team was that? So the American football team, isn't it?
No idea. Oh, the Packers. I think the Packers
It's
are black and yellow.
yeah. You can get the Packers to sponsor you.
I think they're black and yellow.
Go, yo, I'm going around the UK. We want to promote the NFL. And by the way, do this as well on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? MashaAllah.
NFL and Dawa.
NFL and Dawa. Alright, brothers and sisters, one last shout out. Please make a donation. Go to oneeat.net. Have a look. It's a brand new site we launched. It's the first time we've got an online platform. 100% goes to the charity. There is no fees because we're not using the online donation platforms. Everyone should set up a daily donation as well for the next 10 days so you can guarantee a donation in Laylatul Qadr. Sister Sani did the first one earlier today, £5 a day. You can do any amount you like on a daily basis. Just go to the donate section, type the amount and click on daily. That's all you need to do. So it's pretty easy. Cash, make sure you set yours up before you go to sleep.
I will do that actually.
Irfan, you do the same.
I've had 4 people send me 4 different companies, 4 different organizations.
Yeah, ignore them right now. It's all about One Eid right now. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Do you want to give food to the poor people? That's what we do. You want to deliver aid to the Syrian refugees? That's what we do. Do you want to help out orphans and kids become Quran Hufad? That's our next project coming up. Do you want to build masajid? We just built 30 of them in the past 6 months. Do you want to build masajid in areas where there's no mosques for miles? Water pumps, we do that. And right now I'm focusing all my energy, inshallah, the rest of this year. I'm going to, once certain aspects of our charity are established, we're waiting for, then we're going to hit Afghanistan. I want to focus on Afghanistan. There are too many people neglected, over 1 million hungry this month alone. And my cousins, my distant relatives, I've never met them, but they're my relatives, and Afghans are very tight, if you know what our culture's like. But when I spoke to my cousins, it's like we had never been apart. It's incredible. It really is. Never met them all their life, and now it's like we're the closest things in the world. But yeah, they're there, and they work with official government bodies. They're part of the official offices. They have their own jobs, their own careers, and on the side, they take food to the poor and they deliver it from themselves. So now I've decided I'm gonna fund them. I'm gonna help them establish the One Eid charity in Afghanistan, and at the end of the year, inshallah, next year we'll arrange the first ever Eid festival in Afghanistan according to the Sunnah, the way it should have been done, the way we do it here. So you get an umbrella of good deeds. You get everything which is sadaqah jariyah for £5, subhanallah, times 10.
So,
Times 10, which is 50, times 70, which makes it 35,000, which times 700, which takes you to about 350 million pounds off of a £5 donation in Ramadan. This is Allah's mercy, man, subhanallah. My mouth was all over the place there, so you can double check and let me know how it went. So definitely give a one-off donation right now if you can. Our aim is to raise at least £1,000 a day for the next 10 days, inshallah. We need that support. We're buying gift packs for the poor people here in the UK. A lot of poor families cannot afford an Eid dinner, an Eid lunch, or Eid presents for their kids. Times are tough, and we cannot go to bed with our bellies full while our neighbors are struggling. I'm not even embarrassing them. I mean, if you know anyone who's poor, needs help, get them to get in touch with us. But that's not what we're doing. They can get in touch with us. We're here for everybody. However, we're going to the food banks where they're actually already registered. So that says a lot. They're already registered asking for a can of beans. So we want to give them a lot more than that, inshallah.
also, one thing I'd like to say we found, especially in our sort of communities, is that people don't like to come forward.
Although they're embarrassed, that's why I'm saying I don't want to embarrass anybody.
So like there's I even a few of my friends who put out private messages on our Facebook, so that, just message me directly. I know, because between all of us, we know people who can help out. We know people who need, and we might even know one of our closest friends. We might even know they're too embarrassed to come to us, but if we can just point them in the right direction, it all helps.
Definitely, without a doubt, this is something that we really need to do as well. Secondly, among friends and families, just ask and just say, look, just approach us, just like Sheikh has been doing as well, and probably send a text to all families.
Well, I'll never get to meet those people. I'll never get to talk to them. Only you can.
But I think there was one family I heard through a friend of a friend that last month, in the beginning of this sort of situation, the guy lost his job, and he couldn't pay this. They had to end up paying for the electric, gas, and bills and the mortgage for the next few months. So that sort of situation, and then obviously family for the kids and everything else, and the food bank, the registered food banks helps them out as well. So they're pointing in the right direction. Some people don't really know. Just all of a sudden, you're doing well, then this situation hits, and you don't know what you're doing. It's not sometimes out of embarrassment, so you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So that's another situation as well. So yeah.
Also, I think in this COVID-19 situation, a lot of people will be hitting that situation.
Yeah. I know the furlough has been extended for the next few months, but still, there's a lot of people who are a couple of jobs in, or taxi drivers who rely on business, but there's no work out there at the moment. Butchered, like lots of independent shops are closed. This is difficult times.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys to join me again tomorrow, but get some rest today. I've got to get ready in a few minutes and make my way to the office. Some of us still.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, rub it in.
I'll be sleeping over there. Just make sure you use the app in the office. Yeah, show people that if you ever feel tired, get active.
Actually, I'm sleeping until 8 o'clock today. I will not go on to finish off.
So yeah, inshallah, do this then. Let's make a pledge today. How about this? Me, you, 3 of us, we come back with 2 things tonight. Number 1, how much we can raise one-offs ourselves from our network. Number 2, how many daily donations can we set up today? Before you leave right now, make sure you set up your daily donation, inshallah. I'm going to set up mine as well. And that's the link. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's been so much fun. Thank you, Kashif from Cambridge, One Eid, Irfan from East London, Good Maze, One Eid, and me, Jalal ibn Saeed. I'm just a volunteer. So I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I look forward to speaking to you guys later today at 2:30 p.m. I'll be live on Iqra TV, and then at 7 p.m. I'll be live here on these platforms with Sheikh Salim Al Amri, and then at 10 p.m. onwards, maybe a little bit later, with these three guys or two. Oh my God!
Are you double vision there, mate?
I see 3 boxes, man. It's late.
Subhanallah.
Don't forget your hat, yeah.
Yeah, I may be.
No, no. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to somebody down there. Make sure you don't forget your hat.
Hey, check this
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Let me show you something. What was that saying there?
If you haven't got your hat, you can't do. We're going to find someone else to take your place. Anyone else watching?
What
who's
does
got a
that?
hat.
What does that say in there?
This hat.
That hell is yours. This hat belongs to Jalal Muhabbat.
No, it says Kashif now.
Oh, anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we got a competition between 3 of us, okay? And I'll see you tonight.
Inshallah.
May the most sincere, best looking, generous person help us out this evening. We need their help.
Luke's got to do 50 push-ups.
Yeah? Huh? Oh, yeah, that too. Thanks for the app as well. I'm looking forward to it. MIPT, guys. Download the app. Try it out. Give some feedback. It's free this month. You can check it out. I'm definitely going to get my family on it, and it's cheaper than the next guys. The NYPT one. So, what I was going to say was... Huh?
Go to sleep, man.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed. Have a great night, fi amanillah, and I wish you all the best. And here, let me just do this before I go to bed, okay? I want everyone to watch. I don't know how to do it on this screen, though. Okay, let me get it ready. 1 second. Let's do this together somehow. Oh, this kid. The stuff he puts on here.
Technology. And he works in IT as well.
Well, that's the funny thing. I have to tell you about that sometime. Okay, so there. Let me put this here. Let me mute it quickly before I create all kinds of havoc
What
on
are we
the sound
talking about
system.
tomorrow? The history of Afghanistan?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the history of Afghanistan.
If there's any subjects that people want to find out about this post, and Brother Jalal will enlighten us.
Yeah, inshallah. Let me do this. Let me see if I can. Alright, so this is on YouTube. It's up on the screen now for Instagram. Let me check if Instagram's working. Yes, it is. Alright, guys, here we go. Let me maximize this screen. There we go. Boom. That got really big, really fast. Alright, now, take care. Say goodbyes, each one of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, world. See you tomorrow.
Irfan, say salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. See you tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
One God, one creed.
One Eid is a Sunnah revival. What does that mean? The Eid festival is something so beautiful, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he arrived in the city of Yathrib and he became Madinatul Munawwara, he saw the people, they were celebrating a festival twice a year. He said, what is this? And the people said, we've been doing this for a long time. It's part of our culture and tradition. He ﷺ said, let us move them. Let us have one on Eid al-Fitr and one on Eid al-Adha. And these festivals, Allahu Akbar, was a way for the Prophet ﷺ to show the beauty and the power and the might of Islam to everyone around. And then in the festivities, he included people of all walks of life, all faiths together. And this was a beautiful form of da'wah which spread from the Jazeera to Spain to China. So one Eid is all about reviving that sunnah.
One guide, our Nabi, one Ummah.
You might wonder that Eid and one Eid, why is that so important? Why is it so important to us? Why have people like myself dedicated 20 years to establishing the Sunnah revival in the UK, in Europe, and many other countries? The reason is the power. My brothers and sisters in Islam, right now Muslims and people, other faiths around the world love the concept of Christmas. Why do they love it? Because it is marketing, it is advertising, it is beautifully presented with the bright colors and the sweets and the family time and the dinners and the love and the compassion and gift giving. This is what Eid used to be. Christmas is no more than a couple of 100 years old, the festivities of it. But Eid for over 1,000 years was celebrated by Christians, Jews, Muslims, everyone around the world twice a year. If we do Eid again, the way it was done in the day of the Prophet ﷺ, the way it was done in the days of the Sahaba, the way it was done by the Ottoman Empire throughout the Islamic empires, what will happen? People around the world will know how beautiful your deen and you and your family are, and the media and others could no longer lie about your faith. It is the most beautiful form of da'wah. It is a way to reach out to our neighbors. When the Prophet ﷺ said, your neighbors have rights over you, 40 houses in every direction, this is how you reach all of them. Eid, twice a year.
One deen, one day, our destiny.
One Eid also offers an excellent platform to so many other projects. Not only have we revived the Sunnah in many cities around the world, but subhanallah, massive charities, relief charities, charities for orphans, charities for widows, charities in da'wah, charities building mosques, charity building schools. They have all been able to see the people come together in Eid, and they've been able to raise funds, more importantly,
houses in every
awareness
direction.
about their
This
projects.
is how you
30,000,
reach all of them.
60,000,
Eid,
300,000
twice a year.
people in various parks around the
One
world.
day,
They have
our
now heard
destiny.
these projects, they
One
have
Eid
funded
also
them, and they
offers
have
an
established
excellent
them.
platform
Allahu
for so many
Akbar.
other
So when you ask me,
only
or
have
anyone
we
asks
revived
you,
the Sunnah
why is
in
One
many
Eid so
cities
important?
around
What
the
does it
world,
do for
but
all of our local
subhanallah,
community
massive
projects?
charities,
It
relief
builds and
charities,
establishes
charities for
them.
orphans,
One
charities for
simple
widows,
way to know
charities
this,
in da'wah,
look at the
charities
small
building
stallholders,
mosques, charities
small
building
marketplace
schools.
shops.
They have
On
all
the days
been
of
able to
Eid,
see the
they now
people
make
come
good
together in
money
Eid,
so they
and
can
they've been
feed their
able to raise
families. It
funds,
is halal risk, a beautiful risk for them. And One Eid establishes that for many small businesses, and many of them have grown with
One
money.
day,
They have now heard these projects.
one
They have
creed,
funded them.
one
They have
call for
established them.
unity.
So where is this going? Where are we going with this? Anyone asks you, why is we aim to have 1 million Muslims outside praying Eid Salah, so that 50 million around us can see us in every park around the country. And then we are expecting all the other countries have already started copying us to do exactly the same. And when they see us, and they come and have cake and ice cream with us, and they have laughs with us, you don't need to talk about religion and politics. They will automatically feel like you're part of the family, part of the community. It will tackle and eliminate Islamophobia. Just down the street from where I stand, there used to be an organization called EDL, and they were born right down the street from here. And we established one in this same neighborhood, and EDL in this area is there. But it is in other places, and we need to get it everywhere. So that any hateful organizations that dislike Muslims for just saying kalima la ilaha illallah, we need to take some so the future of One Eid is 1 million strong, maybe 10 million in all of Europe and more around the world, by letting all of our non-Muslim neighbors see us, see the beauty of our prayer, the power of our unity, and the resilience of our generosity and humility and forgiveness and forbearance. The future of One Eid is your children and my children's future of a peaceful Islam and ending Islamophobia.
One God, one creed, one guide, our Nabi.
Some might ask, how do I now engage in this? How can I support it? There are many ways you can support, but the first and foremost thing is, make this your legacy. When you leave this planet, you might have donated to a mosque, you might have donated to a few bandages, but really, subhanAllah, this is going to stay long after we are gone. This is part of religion. This is not an organization, as people say, tell me of your organization. This is not my organization. This is yours and my deen. This is who we are. It is the way of the Prophet ﷺ. It is obeying him, listening to him, and following him. It is your Eid and mine. So the future, how can you get involved? Simple. Number one, in your community. Do you have one Eid? If you don't, get in touch. We'll help you build one. Number two, you want to fund it. Put your money where your mouth is, as they say to all of us. We're all volunteers. We chip in. We want Eid to grow. Millions and millions of pounds are spent on Christmas. That's why all of our children know all about it. But Eid, hardly anyone knows about it. Who is making da'wah to who? So really and truly in the future, what you can do is sign up, become a volunteer, have one Eid in your area, or just finance it, fund it, donate towards it regularly, monthly. Give it something from you that becomes your sadaqah jariyah.